I'm streaming. That's the intro. The intro is I scream. Anyways, welcome to the Penelope Possum channel with your hostess, Penelope the Possum. We're going to be playing some Minecraft, Chef's Adventure, specifically. I've already done quite a bit of work in this mod pack off screen. And I know that sounds like I cheated, but I didn't. I did no cheating. I played the game normally and collected resources normally. Hopefully the microphone didn't pick that up. So you may have noticed I didn't play or do anything Tuesday. I was sick. I had been feeling sick all day, and it finally culminated when I got home to me throwing up. And I don't think anybody wanted to watch me get up and down throwing up. I forgot I was doing the floor to the second floor. Now this mod pack is a cooking-based mod pack, as you might have been able to guess. As you can see, I don't have much yet, but I do have the, outermost wall of a very cool house. Hello. I am doing a Minecraft. Yeah, I've already got food growing. Got a mine. I got fish over here. Koi fish. They give me this little effect that you see on the top of my screen with the koi fish, Serenity. I miss having a pond of koi fish.
That does sound pretty lit. Are you talking to me or the stream?
Yes.
Okay.
You can respond to me. You're not just a lemon, you know. Oh, to live the simple life of a lemon. Hello. Later tonight, I'm going to be having some Mongolian beef for dinner. Be super yummy. This fly needs to find a new place to exist. Stupid bullfrog, yep. No worries, eventually I'll get a new koi pond.
Okay, now I figure out all my shoes.
Probably in a literal sense, yeah.
Yes.
Why is this tree here? There should not be a tree here. There we go. I've also cleared out a small bit of area around my house. I don't know why I'm farting hearts, but I am currently farting hearts. The area is overrun with cattails now. That feels slightly ironic. The old fish pond being overrun with cattails feels a little ironic now. I think right around here is where I want the stairs to be.
Okay, you want to help me eat this cookie? Oh shit.
Yeah, sure. Oh, whatever.
Because like the moment it left my mouth, I was like, no!
What?
No, because I remember what you said earlier about the chocolate cake.
I mean, it's only a part of a cookie, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to just have that cookie and eat it in segments over the next 2 days, I also wouldn't do it. But it's just that I've already had it for like a couple days, so it's starting to get to that point where I'm like, you know.
How was it?
I'm very good.
Mm. It's a decent cookie. But it's just one cookie. It's not, the worst thing I could eat.
Yeah. There's also a big ass cookie because it's kind of like those jokes where it's like the doctor said you can only have one glass of wine, and they pull out a fucking glass the size of a bathtub.
Or like, can I have some ice cream? Only a spoonful.
And then they have that spoon that's as big as a torso.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a big crib you're building. Yes, it has to be because this is an insanely in-depth cooking mod that has some create elements. So it's gonna get fucking wild. Also, I was watching a video earlier that had some rap song playing and it said the N-word. So I might get banned after today. Honestly, I would not give a single flying fuck. I cuss all the time. Like I am not monetization friendly already. Moldy wart? Toast? Why are you bothering my Toast?
I like bothering Toast. She's very nice.
She's very sweet, but she's also full of anxiety.
Alright, I'm gonna start cooking.
Girl, you gotta eat a cookie.
Okay.
This is probably the most boring thing I've ever streamed. Also, for anyone who's curious, don't sleep on Parker's Kitchens. They've got good shit there.
I see how much a small deep freezer costs.
Yeah. Just so you're not taking up a bunch of...
Well, no, it'll be for like all of us, because then we can put stuff like, you know, we can buy giant packs of meat and like separate it out and just throw it in there. Or we can get like 10 bags of chicken nuggets at a time or some shit. But I figured, like, if I'm gonna be here a little while longer, I might as well just get something that I can like give you guys as like a house gift.
Aw,
All of
thanks.
us can use. Because I bet Nick would like fucking spurg out. Let's see.
I've told Nick we should get a deep freezer at some point, and he always says that's probably a bad idea, but I think, you know...
Well, the thing is, like, now that they're not that expensive,
It's not the expense. I think
electricity.
I think he's thinking I mean one of the big fuckers.
No, like, we're not putting bodies in there.
No, obviously. The bodies go in the swamp.
Like, if we got something that's the size of the freezer capacity we have now, we'd be golden. And then
Yeah.
it's like $100 tops.
Yeah, but I think he thinks I mean like the big deep freezer my parents have. They have like one of the big chest ones where you could legitimately hold a body.
No. Just something to give us double the space we have now, just because,
Yeah.
like, all of us buy a lot of freezer stuff.
How can it be considered bad if they sat it in reference to themselves and others of that persuasion?
Yeah, don't tell Nick. I'm gonna. When's his birthday coming up? Pass.
No, it's September. September 22nd, I think.
Do you want to get him a freezer?
I'm sure he would actually love having a freezer, but he's a spurg. I love him.
I'll start
to
sowing
death.
seeds.
I love him to death. But this man knows how to get on my nerves in the worst way. And that's marriage.
Yeah.
You have to be married to someone who's going to get on your nerves in the worst way. And that's just how the cookie fucking crumbles. It's bad because we are white people. And white people aren't allowed to say that. And I think even some black people have gotten banned off of YouTube for saying it.
Wait, saying what?
The N-word.
Oh, yeah. Like, even people like PewDiePie get in trouble for that shit.
And he's Swedish. He didn't know what it meant.
I think he knew what it meant in that context.
No, actually no. The word has no meaning in Swedish.
He said it in English.
Yes, but he genuinely didn't know what it meant. He was just playing around, and someone told him to say it. And Sweden has had a very different, history to us. So it's not unbelievable to think he might not understand the full context of the word.
He's also... I can see that.
He's an innocent little bean.
Yeah, there's a 5 cubic foot that It's like $120, and then there's a 7 cubic foot that's like 180. That's not too bad. I'll see. I'll start like dropping hints and shit. If we both just like fucking just little birdie in his ear, I'm pretty sure he'll pay.
Yeah.
If not, just a year, shut the fuck up.
I don't want to be that person, you know?
But sometimes it works.
But it makes you feel shitty. I'm out of dark oak logs. But you're allowed to call yourself a honky, a whitey, a cracker. Everyone else is allowed to call you that. But you're not allowed to say the N-word on YouTube because you will get banned.
Okay, can I get some of that brown juice?
What brown juice?
The Dr. Stripes.
Yeah. I told you you could have as much as you wanted. Just a little heads up, it has a weird sort of aspartame taste, but I don't think it has aspartame in it. Oh, that deer scared me. I also made myself a little fish pond here. Like a deer pescas. Oh, look at all that food. I'm hoping soon to get melons. I think there's cool things you can do with melons. You good? You good? Just checking. I think that ought to keep the crows away from my crops. If not, I can always make more. Yeah, the basic idea of why it's bad, even though they themselves will use the word, is cause it is. Cause it is. And you got to deal with that. I think one more tree and I'm done. I'll probably end up making the floor out of this too. Or maybe something else. Oh, yeah, see? I told you. Factory kitchen. Wow. Probably do all of these. Beef, onion, rice, potato, bowl to serve. Yeah. Alright, I need some stairs. I said the staircase is gonna be right around here. I think there's. Ugh. So I've got an interview for another new job soon. I know I just started a new job recently. This is the job I actually wanted when I started this one. Yeah, even if you have a job currently, be prepared to not have that job. Always have things on the back burner. I do wonder if there's any other styles of these stairs. Nope, nope. A little annoying, but fine. You guys want to know a fun fact that's not so fun? Artificial vanilla flavor comes from beaver anal gland secretions. Yeah, so if you've ever eaten anything with artificial vanilla flavor in it, you basically ate a beaver's butt. Don't know actually how to react to that? Good, that was the point. It was supposed to make you wildly uncomfortable and not know what to do with yourself. That's why it's a not so fun fact. Also, the original way to make red dye was crushing up a very specific kind of bug. lots of weird little facts. But yeah, makeups and candies and a few other things used to be colored with bug parts. Another fun fact, most sea creatures have blue blood because their blood is based off of copper instead of iron, like ours. And y'all know how when iron oxidizes, it turns like reddish orange, which is why when you get the blood out of our body, it's all red. Same thing there. When copper oxidizes, hello. Hello. Hello, Tiny. Be careful in California, they may cause cancer or reproductive harm. Everything does. But yeah, most sea creatures have copper-based blood. So instead of hemoglobins, they have like the copper equivalent of it. Fuzzy fuzz. You see that, Fuzzy fuzz? This little fuzzy puff. I'm going to cuddle this puff. This tiny little fuzzle puff. I'm gonna cuddle her. Until she is nothing but a puddle of cuddle. But yeah, I do believe due to food safety practices, as well as drug safety practices, etc., they can't use the bug dye anymore. Fuzzum. Oh, but tiny fuzzums. Oh my goodness, so small. Also, I had some very interesting difficulties with my scooter. I have an electric scooter. I had some very interesting difficulties with it this morning. Those difficulties being that the seat decided it wanted to go all wacky mode. Yeah, the seat went silly mode today. You also might have noticed that the outer doors look really funny. No, it's basically just a warning label for California. I don't know. Don't ask me to try to logic California things. I don't know California things. I have a hard enough time understanding people I do know. You little fuzzy puff. Yeah, that warning label really is just, a little thing for residents of California, letting them know that anything they do or eat or handle has a possibility of causing cancer or reproductive harm. I think probably has something to do with dumb California laws. God, how many hundreds of these half slabs have I done? Nearly done with the second floor slash first floor ceiling. Also, if you hear or see any chaos start to happen, that is because there is a kitten on my lap. And kitten is very small and very sneaky and very fuzzy. But oh goodness, she rumbled. Alright. Floor slash ceiling finished. Need some lights. Obviously, I'll have windows. But for now, this is looking pretty alright. Though, thinking about animals in California, I'd probably not recommend having animals in California. Because, we got a lot of people down there that don't particularly like animals. Might replace that floor with, non-slabs. Yeah. Bye. Might go up one more. On each. Oh, pooh. I didn't bring enough spruce logs. Crap. There we go. Jeez. I'm gonna have to figure out the second floor later. I think the cabbage rolls should be next. Cabbage. We'll go for pork. We have more pork than anything. Chop meat and cabbage up on a cutting board. Boil in pot. Okay. Also, I like that Farmer's Delight stoves don't require any. I got a cowboy hat. Neat. It's dyeable. I wonder. Oh, I just realized how long we've been streaming. There's a Rosie next to me. Real quick, gonna look something up. But that's for later. Um, Thank you all for joining me here tonight on the Penelope Possum channel for a bit of quick Minecrafting. It's been real. Remember to do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe, whatever, don't care. I'm not your mom. And remember to stay hydrated, stay awesome, stay out of traffic, stay out of small spaces you can get trapped in, and stay feral, my feral friends. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a lovely night. Peace out.